Hi, I saw your question. There's a very short answer I can give you. Hold on a second. All right. So you're right. I am a huge collector. I'm quickly coming up in my 40s here. But so I here's the easy way to explain these things. Okay. So like these ones you see here, these ones are the new ones that came out in Japan, and they are Bankuban, yeah, Bankuban, Bankokun, yeah, smaller ones. And these usually go for about 800 yen each. So about, I don't know, 1,000 yen's 10 bucks. So about $8 each. They're small, they're paperback, they're easily, you know, carried everywhere. These ones, well, those are Takuchi, but not Sailor Moon. Okay, so more Takuchi, not Sailor Moon. And another one. Sorry, working on it. Okay, so these ones up here are the first run that they made out in the 90s. And they were about kind of the same price. The first editions, which are what you're seeing here on my shelf, they all came, starting with issue 2, they all came with pull-out posters. So issue 1 doesn't have one, but issue 2 afterwards, they all have one. And then the English edition that came out shortly after that by Mix, which is the same company that made the magazines that did like Smile and that kind of stuff, that had like Peach Girl and Magic Ray, Night Ray Earth, and Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon, all that good stuff. So, like, for me, mine were normally picked up at Hot Topic. See, these ones, these are just extra ones. This one's a fan-made book. Thai language one. There's nothing really special about those. These ones are the newer, so second format. And these ones are, for me, mine are all first editions. And you can tell that they are first editions because they all had little sticker sheets in them. So, and that only came in the Japanese version, and those came out in, like, I don't know, early 2000s. These ones are the ones that the English Kodansha came out with, then a few years later, English version, but they're to kind of match this one. So all the artwork and translation updates are going to be the same, essentially. Let's see. These are Doshinji, so fan works. These ones are the Eternal editions that we all got used to seeing that just came out a few years ago. The big heavy copies. There is no sticker sheets or pull-out posters, anything like that. What's special about these ones is that they have French binding in them, which you don't really find a whole lot in the States or even in Asia. So you'll find it more common in Europe, but it makes for a gorgeous, like when you start reading the book, because of the way the binding is done, it gives it a different feel when you read it, and I kind of love it. And then you have the big English ones that are just coming out, and I'm a couple issues behind, but that's because, girls got bills to pay first. So you've got all those. Really, the difference in the various editions are size, what kind of first edition special things there's going to be in them, a few little translation tweaks, and some art cleanup. Wait one. Okay, anything left I've collected over the years is over here with all the art books. So you can see these ones. I think my materials one is the only one that's not authentic. I think that one's Hong Kong, which is whatever. But those are the 5 out of 6 books. There is the Infinity book for that. And of course, because of the TV show, there was also a photo book of the actresses. And yeah, the memorial book that came out a couple of years ago. Let's see, Gem. Another like story / merchandise book. Bunch of doshinji. Another merchandise book. Figure book that didn't, well, it came with a figure, and it talked about all the different models and stuff that were coming out, and it included more than just Sailor Moon. I think really that's kind of it. As for those other magazines I was talking about, oh my stars, which box would they be in? Hold on. Okay. So all the rest of the magazines and stuff you guys have been talking about are in this box somewhere. Archies. Other magazines, more Archies. Charmed. Romance, new type, scientific. Okay, maybe they're not. Oh, but there's the binder. Oh, which is the important thing. So, ignore those. Oh my goddess. Maybe I grabbed the wrong binder. Okay. Sorry, I went downstairs for the wrong box. You'll have to forgive this because I've moved a couple of times. Oh, hey, look at that. There's the Smile magazine I was looking for. My current place doesn't have room to display everything. Otherwise, I gladly would. I just want to get down to the bottom. Okay. So, this is one of the Smile magazines we were talking about. So, Planet Ladder, April 2002. So, you got Peach Girl, Mars, Paradise Kiss, Planet Ladder. Oh, cute. One of the ones from the September 2001. So, Peach Girl, Sailor Moon, Julene. And you could pick these up over at, like, the regular comic book store down the street from wherever you live. At least you could at the time. March 2001, Peach Girl, Sailor Moon, Clover, Julene. Same titles. More Julene. Yeah, so I've got like 3 more issues in there. Some of my copies got wrecked, so I had to toss them. Unfortunately, ouch. Paper clip. Okay, so here is what. Oof, my stars. Here's what you were asking about the Sailor Moon comics, and these I just would pick up at the comic book store as well. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. So there's artwork on the back of all of them. I'll hold it up here so you guys can try and see. And they're regular comic books. But I'm a nerd, and so I kept them all in plastic sleeving. Once they stopped printing them. So let's see. Let's see, there's 12, 13, 14. These came out about the same time as the first English manga. So, you know, you could pick these up at the comic book store, and then you'd go pick up the collected edition over at, like, Hot Topic or Walden Books or Barnes & Noble. I usually went to Hot Topic or Walden Books, partially because I worked there, and partially because it was the mall. So let's see, 22. But you can see all the images are from the art books. So yeah, and then sometimes they would have extra stuff. But these were done by Tokyo Pop. And then when they were put together in the manga books, then they were taken over by, or no, Tokyo Pop Bot Mix. Sorry, my bad. So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weird thing, but you know, there you go. There's your Smile ad, because, like I said, Mix was bought out by Tokyo Pop. Let's see, this is 31, 32. And once they were bought out, then they just, hey, go buy our magazine. Okay, so there's 34. I know someone said they had missed that. And the very last issue was issue 35, and it was the Princess Kaguya one. So everything, I mean, I've got a ton of Sailor Moon stuff, but like everything else in here, these are all the books that you were asking about. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to load this up on the YouTube, and then I'm going to send you a link, and that be that. Later.